It's time for a 2-minute timeout with Joe Shuda.
An All-American and national championship quarterback at Notre Dame, former Steeler Terry Hanratty had two tough decisions in 1965. We go back to a great story you had about being recruited for Notre Dame, and it involved lunch. How about telling that story for us?
Oh, yeah, that was one of the good ones we had. I was almost signed, sealed, and almost delivered to Michigan State. I went up there a couple times, and Duffy Daugherty was the head coach. And Duffy was just a great, great guy. He really was. And that's when Michigan State was very powerful. They had a lot of great talent there. John Ray was the defensive coordinator. He recruited Western PA, and he said that Eric Parseghian was going to be in Pittsburgh. Can you meet him at the Hilton Hotel, the old Hilton Hotel, right there on the point? He'll meet you in the coffee shop. You can have lunch. I said, oh, great. So I drove down from Butler. So I meet him in the coffee shop, and we start chatting, and they bring the menus. And on the menu, I see this steak sandwich, $3.75. And I say to myself, I said, if I get this, you think he'll think I'm gouging him? And I went, all right, I'll have the club sandwich for $1.25, but give me the French fries. So we talked for the next 2 hours. And I went home. I told my mother, I said, Mom, I'm going to Notre Dame. She said, what? I thought you were going to Michigan State. I said, I just spent 2 hours with, at that point, the greatest person I ever met. Arrow was phenomenal. And I said, I want to spend my next 4 years with this guy. And, then I called Duffy Daugherty. I'm going, oh, my God, I'm 17 years old. And I said, oh, what am I going to tell Duffy? And I called him up. And for the next 20 minutes, Duffy told me how great a guy Arrow is and what a great institution Notre Dame is. You made a great decision, but we're going to try to beat you. And he could not have been more gracious to a 17-year-old kid. And to this day, because of Duffy, I still root for Michigan State. Unless they're playing a Notre Dame team. They're my second team, so I always root for Michigan State.
I'm Joe Shuda with this 2-minute timeout.